MLB The Show 21 is officially out. It is April 20th, and now the game is fully released for everyone. And this year, more than ever, there are a ton of new players, people who have never played Diamond Dynasty before, just MLB The Show in general, who are hopping on board from Xbox or everything like that. So, just in general, from early access, there have been a bunch of questions asked in my comment section, things that I've seen around the community that people have struggled with. So I made 5 quick tips for you guys to follow if you are a new player, if you're hopping on an Xbox or a PlayStation, honestly. All these tips can help you guys get better at MLB The Show and Diamond Dynasty, things like that. Let's get into it. Hey guys, what's going on? I appreciate you all watching. Before we get into the tips very quickly, I'm going to remind you all, in case you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button. One thing you can do if you are brand new to the game is go to the channel, browse the tips they have uploaded on here, and hopefully they can help you. Hitting, pitching, everything like that. I have tips to help you guys get better at the game. And I do stream on Twitch. I've been streaming on Twitch every day, so if you have any questions, make sure you check out the Twitch channel down below. Come hang out with us. It is a party. So 5 tips if you're a new player. 5 things that you guys need to know that will help you when playing Diamond Dynasty especially, but also any mode. Most of these tips will be able to help you. The first tip, custom practice is your friend. If you're struggling to hit, the best thing you could do is go into this custom practice mode and take some batting practice. They added some updates to it this year, allow you to make more adjustments and practice certain things in custom practice. So you go to the main menu, go into custom practice, you choose 2 teams, and you could just go in and take some batting practice. And a lot of people who are brand new struggle with hitting, and that's completely fine. When I first hopped on MLB The Show years ago, I was terrible at hitting. I swung at every breaking ball in the dirt. I swung at fastballs and I was late on them all, so on and so forth. And you could just take reps over and over and over again. And there are a lot of tips I can give to help you guys with approaching hitting and things like that. But one of the best things you could do is just take some practice, learn to recognize those pitches, practice your swing timing, and the best thing you could do is just get those reps in yourself. The second tip, speaking of hitting, to give you guys is to use the normal swing. If you're on PlayStation, make sure you X swing. And if you're on Xbox, make sure you A swing. Make sure that when you are playing Diamond Dynasty especially, and you're playing online, you're using the normal swing. Not many people use contact and power swings. The risks and rewards for them aren't really beneficial, and normal swing can be used fine enough to get good power and things like that. The third tip, this is especially for your Diamond Dynasty people trying to be no money spent. Be smart with your packs. No, I'm not telling you to not buy packs. You can buy packs. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But the key is to be smart. If you are someone who's limited on stubs, you don't want to bank all of your luck on packs. Pack luck in this game is just like any pack in any sports game. You buy a pack, you're putting all of your luck in randomness. And you look at your odds of things, you have a 1 in 50 of getting a diamond. In a normal pack, you have a 1 in 10 in getting a diamond in a headliner. Things like that. And you got to really be careful when you are going for packs. There is nothing wrong with buying packs. Honestly, I like buying packs too, but as a no money spent player, I try to save my stubs and buy players directly. And if you're no money spent, you probably want to do the same thing too. But just in general, you just got to be smart with your stubs and don't get addicted to packs. Trust me, I know it's tempting, but packs, if you buy a lot of them, probably going to hurt you in the stub count more so than help you. Tip number 4, give pinpoint pitching a good try. Pinpoint pitching is the new interface this year. It is a interface that allows you to move the stick around the outside. If you remember your MLB 2K games, this has kind of been a thing before. But there's more of a timing aspect with it on this game. You got to time the pace of everything right. And in case you do have some questions about how the meter works and things like that, I do have a pitching tips video with the meter. Make sure you check that out up there. But in general, just stick it out. I've been using it for a couple days now, and I've gotten a good grasp of it, as you see here. Watch, dot in here. See? Just in general, you got to use the meter and get better at it. Right now is the time to kind of practice and get better at it. I know it's a little frustrating. Some of the input that you have is going to be really bad. We're all learning, and even I mess up a bunch still. Learning this input is 100% worth it. The control that you have with pinpoint pitching over the other 2 inputs like meter and analog is super beneficial, and it's definitely worth using alone instead of trying to stick with analog or meter, in my opinion. Like, then again, there's nothing wrong with using meter, analog, things like that. At the end of the day, it's just whatever is comfortable for you, but I really do suggest giving pinpoint a good, honest try. Now, the final tip is probably a redundant one, but it really does mean more than you think. playing the game more helps you get better. If you are new to the game and you aren't experienced with hitting, just keep playing the game. The best thing you can do is play the game more, and it'll help you get better at the game. Especially with hitting. Hitting is very much a practice thing. The more that you practice hitting, the more that you see pitches, the better you are at reading pitches, and just in general being more patient at the plate. If you play once a week, it's very difficult to get better at the game. If you can play the game more and you really want to get better, just keep on playing the game more. Get more reps, get more practice, and that'll help you get better. Just like with any game, getting reps is really a great way to help you get good at the game. This isn't like a game like Madden, for example, where there is a skill to it, but it's not as much of like a user reaction kind of game like you do have with this game. Like with pitching is very dependent on how well you control your right stick, and hitting is very dependent on your PCI placement and how your timing is. Very much user input based, this game. So best thing you can do is practice, take your reps, get your swings. Just in general, if you do have any more questions on tips and things, check out the channel because I do have more tips and can help you guys get better too. But that is going to be it for this little short video. I know it was a quick one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Send it to a friend who is hopping on the game for the first time. Help them get better at the game. But that is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day. Like I said before, feel free to browse the channel if you have any tips, questions that you want to look for, things like that. I'm uploading daily. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Deuces.